Hello! Today I'll transform all of the Disney princesses and a few others into Lego Minidoll mermaids. BrickoMotion. What if all of the princesses suddenly decided they wanted to visit Ariel and her family underwater? Obviously, they would need to turn into mermaids. Paint magic. I'm on it. Again in chronological order. Snow White's yellow dress turns into a yellow tail. That's a no-brainer, but what to do for the torso part? Simply reusing the original torso doesn't work. It's not swimsuity enough. That's why I decided to tweak the colors on an existing Lego Friends shirt that reminded me of an old-style bathing suit. I also had to add a few shiny sparkles because that's who I am, and an apple just in case the blue-red-white color scheme wasn't a big enough hint as to whose top this is. I'm pleased with this mermaidification. She can go to the ocean floor and wait for the others to get their tails. Cinderella, the girl with many dresses. At least in the Lego Minidoll world. At the moment, I'm mostly fond of this version of her dress, so I'll use it as inspiration for Mermaid Cindy. The influence is mostly visible on her top, where I try to recreate the majority of the details. And I masterfully succeeded. To further the point, here's how the top looked like before I painted it. It's like the fairy godmother enchanted it herself. Mic drop. I let Cindy's hair down. I borrowed Supergirl's hairpiece, cause nobody seems to be too much concerned with brushing their hair whilst underwater. They apparently do it only on land. I'll put her close to Snow White in Triton's palace and take on Aurora as my next mermified project. The pink translates well into, pink. Both the torso and the tail didn't have to be painted, except for this tiny white line I felt was 100% necessary. My painty sense was tingling. A simple and fairly accurate mermaid. Painlessly assembled. But I told you my favorite color was actually black. Did you forget that? No, but I wanted a version that's true to the original. However, I'm not opposed to making you a second mermaid outfit, mostly in black. The white and silver are there to spice it up a bit and to keep a tiny bit of detail from the original dress. I love it! Just please wear the pink one for the photo shoot. Fine. Thank you. Off to the waiting stand with you. I still have so much to do. Whew. But not with Ariel. Yeah. She's done. Moving on. Belle's all-yellow ball gown translates into an all-yellow mermaid. The bikini top is the same as the one I used for Aurora, it's just painted to fit Belle more. I have to point out that yellow is not that common of an outfit color. And yet this is already the second yellow tail in this video. How interesting! Jasmine was one of the easiest to mermify. I mean, her top just screams, I could serve as a bikini top too! So that was settled. For the tail, I used my most useful tail, and that was it. She looks remarkably great and true to the original Minidoll, both because I painted the tail well and because I used her top. I love it. All of what I just said. For Pocahontas, I had to custom make the Minidoll I'm mermifying, so it was no surprise that I had to paint her whole mermaid ensemble as well. The land Pocahontas now wears glasses because I couldn't be bothered to make two eyeglasses-less faces. Yeah, I tried to bring in a bit of color to her getup with the blue and a bit of shine with the bronze. It turned out nicely, just the colors don't work well for me, so this mermaidification was a bit of a letdown. That didn't happen with Mulan. Her color scheme is awesome. It has magenta highlights and some shine. What more could I possibly ask for? I tried to shrink her original shirt into this bikini top. The golden borders gave me a bit of a painting trouble, but overall I think I did good. The tail is yellow, the third one today. This makes me want to make an analysis of color representations in Disney princesses' gowns. And I cannot be the only one. There are bound to be a few surprises. Back to Mulan. The tail is yellow cause the dress is yellow, and the fins are pink cause the flowers on Mulan's dress are pink. It's surely not because I wanted to reuse it for Fluttershy later. Pfft, the accusations! Preposterous! While I was painting Tiana's dress, I also painted her tail to make sure all of the colors would match. Luckily, I didn't have to paint the top, for Lego has made this one. It matches Tia's flowers so well, both in regards to color and print, cause it's flowery. Similar to Cindy, I figured she would let her hair down underwater, so I painted one of the old Andrea hairpieces black. Oh, the curls! They make me so happy. Beautiful! I feel this is a mermaid where it's hard to tell what's original Lego and what's custom. And I'll take that as a compliment from myself to myself, cause that's a thing. You know who else can paint and I would love to have teach me a thing or two? Rapunzel. A more or less lavender tail with golden fins works well for her, but the top. We need to take a closer look at this top. It ain't perfect, but it sure is good. I wanted it to be instantly recognizable as something Rapunzel would actually wear, and I succeeded. Did you notice I made it from the same torso piece I used for Cindy? How's that for versatility? I'm keeping her hair in a braid, for fear we would all get tangled up if not. Ah, help! I love this outfit so much. And it's not just because of my preference for anything purple, although that might be its biggest selling point. Next one up is Merida. From the simple and elegant dress, I made a simple and elegant mermaid. A dark blue attire with no extra decorations, just some golden details, and a sporty vibe to the top. Merida needs to be able to move, even underwater. Maybe she switches arrows for harpoons or something. Only the 3 not yet officially Disney princesses left. Well, Queen Elsa's dress looks like it's covered in ice crystals. I kinda tried to recreate that look with her shells, but I feel I only halfway succeeded. It's good enough, just not wow, which is what I was going for. Well, so is life. Elsa gets to let her hair down too, just because I had this hairpiece and it fits her. As a counterexample to that, we can take a look at Anna. There wasn't a let-loose hairstyle that fit her perfectly, so I just gave her a magenta bow. It goes well with her fins, so that's something. The cleverness of this outfit lies in me using one of Anna's other torsos as a swimsuit. It obviously fits her style and no painting required. A genius! In fact, I love this trick so much, I used it on Moana as well. And boom! That's it! Moana is a mermaid too. The second one with the tan-colored tail. That dress analysis video needs to happen. And then I could take a look at all of the tails I painted. And I could make a fancy stand for them. And yes, Aurora, that would include your black tail as well. Yes! Until you click on one of my other videos. Bye bye!